Today, it's not about cooking. Well, it kind of is in a way. Today's more about a food trailer update. I've had several people in different comments on different videos. What about the food trailer? Updates on the food trailer. What's going on with the food trailer? Today is the day you will find that out. Now, there have been a lot of things going on, and well, kind of not a lot of things going on. We've hit some bumps in the road. We've had a few minor setbacks, kind of major setbacks, I guess. But we are fixing to open back up this very weekend. I have a car show to do. So what better way to kick off the spring than open up the food trailer and get it going? So that's one reason you really hadn't seen me put out any videos this week, because I'm really focusing on getting that food trailer back on the road because, well, at the end of the day, it's kind of what I do for a living is that food trailer. So we got to get it back going. But speaking of that food trailer, let's head down there and check it out. So here we are at the food trailer. Now, I have to say the probably biggest upgrades, updates are actually on the outside. We have added an open sign. Of course, it's off right now. I'll show you running here in a little bit, but I want to show you how I mounted it. I just got some suction cups and some hangers. And I can actually take it, off the trailer when we're going down the road or wherever and hang it back up when I need to. The suction cups will always stay there. All I got to do is just hang the open sign up. The other upgrade is these Edison lights, I guess you call them. They're LED lights. We hung around this canopy right here, the service window. I want to show you, I just got some command hooks. Hope you can see those pretty good. The way we can actually just take them down, leave the hooks on here, and I can just quickly put them back on. And as you can see, just a little step ladder, just a little bit of effort, not a whole lot to it. I can have these up and running in no time. They're really, really simple to install. So let me fire up that generator and I'll show you what they look like when they're on, even though it is daytime. And so there it is. Now the open sign actually has 3 different patterns. One is steady, one has just the blue lights flashing, and one, as you see, like it is right now. I kind of like this option the best, but LEDs are really funny when it comes to cameras, but I don't know if you can see if they're on or not, but these lights around the canopy are on right now. They're not flashing like the LED sign is. So yeah, it really adds, especially at night. I'll show you a quick video here at night of what it looks like. So here it is at night, as you can see with the floodlights on and the lights around the service window and the open sign. It really, really brings a new aesthetic. So I really love these little small upgrades here. I mean, it didn't really cost a whole lot to do this upgrade, but to me, just for the customer, brings a whole new experience. The other upgrade is our menu boards. We actually ordered these off Amazon. These are Sinacades, Plasticade, Sinacades. I don't know. Let me go in here. Maybe y'all can see what it is. It's Plasticade Sinacade Deluxe. These are actually weighted, even though we don't have any sand or water in here. You can weight them down. As you see, there's pollen all over them, and I got to wash them up. But the same person that did the logos here on the trailer did our menu boards. Let me show you those. Here are the menu boards that we have made up. As you notice, the little black dots right here, these are actually Velcro. Reason we did that is we made a bunch of numbers up right here, as you see. Put Velcro on the back, and whenever we want to just add, I don't know, I'm just going to stick it right there. We can just stick it right there. So if you ever need to change a price or something changes, you're out of the item or whatever, you can remove it, change it, whatever you need to do. But I have to say, Signs by Chris is to the logos on the food trailer and these menu boards. And he just designed these, and I love them. I love the colors. I love how he designed everything. Everything is perfect. So let's take these down there, put them in the Sinacades, and show you how they're going to look. And we got these nice, pretty new signs, menu boards and all that. You're going to put them on these dirty Sinacades with pollen all over them? Can't have that. All we do is slide that down into there, kind of pull the bottom out a little bit, tuck it in the top, and let it slide down to the bottom. There it is. So yeah, now I think it adds a whole lot better aesthetic. I mean, you got your open sign right there. You got your lights around the canopy. You got your signs down here. Your floodlights will be on. Really, really helps it out. Really sturdy. They don't blow over in the wind. We've had them sitting out here for several days now. Really windy here in South Carolina, and these haven't blown over. So these are gonna be perfect because the other sides we had would blow over in the wind. And these are double-sided, so we can set them out and have the same menu boards on both sides. So that's the biggest updates on the outside. Let's head inside and check a few things out in there. One of the biggest differences is these mats right here. Went to Lowe's, bought these 2 mats. We're gonna buy more to go on down through there because that really helps out when standing in this trailer all day long. Because trust me, I found out the hard way, your feet get tired after standing on this floor all day. If you remember from a previous update, we installed this new faucet because we had to redo the plumbing completely behind the sink. But we didn't think about it at the time, but now we did it. We've actually added a place to hook a hose to right here off the hot water side. And got a hot water hose and nozzle so we can clean the fryer out really good. Let me move these baskets out of the way. And one thing I'm very big on is trying to keep this fryer clean. Because if you remember back in the videos, look back in the playlist, you'll see where we had to clean this fryer. It was absolutely nasty. So now after every time we use this, maybe every second time at the most, we strain all the oil and we wash this thing out really good to try to keep it good and clean. Because I mean, it was really a mess. Have you not been following this journey that we've been on with this food trailer, look back in this playlist of when we first bought this food trailer and you'll see just how bad a condition this thing was and where it is today. Another change we are talking about making is taking out this air curtain right here. Because honestly, when it's running, all it does is suck grease through the top and blow grease down on these windows and really makes a mess. So we really don't use it because we do have screens that we keep closed so we don't let the flies and the bugs in. So we really don't need that air curtain. Not sure if I've shown this on previous videos, but a lot of times going down the road, a lot of people have trouble with the freezer and refrigerator doors coming open, going down the road. They do have locks on them up here, but I don't have a key to them. Never did have a key to them. So what we did is went to Lowe's and bought these little hooks right here and a ratchet strap. Put another hook on the wall over there and I can ratchet this thing closed and keep the doors from flying open going down the road. Very inexpensive way to secure your items and make sure you don't have no issues when you get to where you're going. Another change we learned quickly is to buy us some grease buckets to keep the grease from the fryer in. I can actually drain this and strain it, as you see the strainer right down there. We can strain it as we drain the fryer into these buckets, and these are sealed, airtight to keep your grease fresh, and I can just pour it back in there when I'm using it. Because it didn't take but a couple of times going down the road and that grease sloshing out of the fryer and all over the floor to learn I need to do something different. And that is something that seems like every time we go out somewhere, we learn, hey, maybe this time we need to do this, maybe change that, maybe upgrade this. So every time we go out, we're trying to make things better, more efficient, and just easier. And so that's pretty much all the updates, upgrades, the different things we've done to the trailer to date. But now, like I said, we have a Facebook page, we've got an Instagram page, we even have a TikTok page, but Facebook and Instagram, mainly Facebook is where you'll be able to find and keep up with us, find out where we're gonna be, dates, times, everything. Like I said, this weekend, as of the recording of this, we will be in Greenwood, South Carolina at a car show, the Greenwood Rock and Rollers car show. We'll be there the 3rd Saturday of every month. That's the plan right now. If that changes, we'll let you know on the Facebook page. So be sure to follow along. All the links to all them pages and everything else will be down below. Thank you so much for all your interest in this journey. If there's anything specific you'd like to see, reach out, let me know. I would love to update you. I'll try to anyhow. Thank you for everything. Don't worry, there's a lot more cooking coming along and a lot more content coming from here. Appreciate all the love and the support. We'll see you next time.